Welcome back. It's now October 2025. We're still trying to reach 2000 ELO. And then we can move on to bigger and better goals. We're playing a 2050, so this is going to be fantastic. And he plays the Sicilian. I always respond with the Alpin. It's just my main game. He's blitzing out moves here. I wonder if we could try to trick him. So there's here, so E5, DXE, DXE, queen trade. Not sure if that's good for us. Alternatively, we could develop the knight to protect the pawn, the bishop to protect the pawn. What about here, but then here? And here, and here. That kind of looks appealing to me. I guess I did allow him to sacrifice this pawn. But maybe okay, now we should defend that pawn. And probably capture if I get the chance. Just to ruin the structure. Yeah, I think I should have captured immediately because his knight can now go here maybe. Or he can defend his knight by pushing his e-pawn forward. There's also knight h5, but that seems counterproductive. He's probably calculating something like this. What would I play? You could also just fianchetto. But in that case, I probably will push my e5. And he'll take, rook goes, queen takes. Rook's on the d-file. His knight has to move. So he goes here. I can now jump my knight into here, threatening a fork to win the undefended rook. So I think he's realizing. I think that's the line I'm going to go with. Just really make things uncomfortable for black. And this trap I've originally learned about in the perk defense with white against black, but it can transpose into other openings and be very useful. And now he's taken over 2 minutes, so I think it's a very good sign. He might even just time out. I got a new computer, so I don't have the editing software to delete all this blank time, but I just realized I should get some, and for the next video, delete this dead space. But I'm pretty happy with the way this is going, because even if black continues to play, he'll be at a significant time disadvantage. which will bode well for us. Okay, we're probably going to get that move. I can pre-move everything just to keep my time advantage up. Okay. Now this is pretty good because if he castles, the rook will be on f8, the queen. Okay, well, losing this fianchettoed bishop I think is only bodes well for us. So let's go here first. We're going to be up material and his structure. Just trying to, yeah, okay, let's create an X-ray between. Push here maybe? Here next. Uh-huh. I think I spot the winning idea. Here. Yes. Now we can go here. Start by going here first. But I think I messed it up. Wow. Yeah. I don't understand how this guy's blitzing these moves out instantly. We got a long way to go to 2,000 now. I think queen back to here would be a smart move. I just don't understand what happened there. Yeah, okay. I just didn't see that I hung my rook for no reason. Let's go here and then here. Yeah, I think I just need to resign. This was terrible. But I'll play another game after. I need to look at the game review. Yeah, I was completely winning. But that graph looks awful. I guess
Ouch, you left your pawn hanging.
here allows for what? Getting a knight very active. Or no, just hanging the pawn. Okay, I gotta do better than that. Let's go again. Okay, 1950. Hopefully with 100 less ELO, we can do better. Okay, let's do a Budapest gambit. I've been wanting to play this my whole life with my Hungarian background. So far this is just intuitive. Get the knights out to attack the pawn to regain it. I don't think I've seen this move before. But I think the most the most logical move is to go here and now here. And yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I've studied this position. And the point is, we want to capture here to ruin the structure. And we also win this pawn back. So, let's see. Start by going here. So the advantage of this move is that we're forking here and here, so we can't just move the queen back to defend again. So I think black, the gambit paid off. Black has a very pleasant position. Now we just have to be precise to convert the victory. Now we're also threatening this pawn, okay. So yeah, because of this pawn structure, and that can't be good either. But where to put the queen? If I go here, it could develop with tempo, so that's probably not a good idea. So I'm thinking we'll just move it over, slide it over to the king side, and prepare some kind of attack. Yeah, let's go here, and then I could see a scenario where we just open up the H file. Maybe go for a draw? Do I want to draw? I don't think so. Let's go here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just start pushing this pawn. Open up a file. I mean, castling queenside would be crazy. He has no shelter there. Maybe I should castle queenside though. How do I get this bishop into the game? I think here. So now here, 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 here. I think, I don't know. That seems fine. Here, here, here. Let's go here first. Maybe I can get a draw. Somehow I really messed this up. So now we're gonna have to do it like this. Uh-oh. Let's see. Here, here, here. I might be able to hang on there. Never mind. He has this move. Mate in two. Here, here, here. I don't know where I went wrong. I gotta go review this. Because that's 2 games in a row where I was completely winning out of the opening, and I just lost focus. Like, I guess I was barely winning here. I should have just gone for the draw. That's what happens when you get greedy. This is all theory, apparently. Why is that so good? Okay. Still even. I guess pushing there is crazy. Just hanging the pawn. I just didn't even notice that pawn was hanging. Very elementary error on my behalf. I don't know. I'm not playing my best. Let's go again. Keep going. Because that was frustrating. But I'm composed. I'm calm. Okay. Well, we'll get a 4-night scotch. Probably. No, 3 nights. I just gotta calculate more. I think I got a bit rattled one. Let's go here. Okay. As far as I can remember, these positions are really good for white, and I think the reason is we can go here, immediately target this pawn, the knight's gonna come out, we kick it away. We'll probably go queen here, we go here, and his knight has to retreat back to its starting square. Maybe here though, but then here allows this. Bishop c4. Okay. Huh. Let's go here and fianchetto. We'll just forego this pawn, since it doesn't really do anything. Okay. I should probably castle first. So this will be our next move if he does anything but castles, and if he castles, I think we want to skewer the rook and the knight. And then once he moves the rook over to e8, we can go this way. Also noticing this bishop is skewering this pawn and this rook, so potential ideas down the line. But let's start here. There's got to be a way to trap the queen. Let's bring this rook in. I'm also attracted to this move. And then just start pushing up. If we can get the pawn to f6, his king side's going to collapse. So yeah, let's start doing that. Guess he has to try something like this, but that's not very good either. Although if he can get his bishop here, that's pretty scary. Guess we'll just go rook f2 in that situation. Okay. So now here drops this pawn. Got an idea though. If I go here, then we set up this. This is gonna be a very painful long day. I don't know what's wrong with me. I literally just keep hanging pieces for no reason. Uncharacteristic of me. I felt so good yesterday. Maybe drinking coffee would help, but I don't like to drink coffee. I think having a clear and sober mind is the way to be in life. Just need to get in tune with playing online. Or recording and speaking and playing at the same time. So it adds a whole nother layer of difficulty. Huh. Okay. Maybe here? Let's defend this pawn. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. Here. Slightly annoying. Okay. Interesting. Let's go here then. And here next. We're making some progress. We can stack these two. Doesn't do that much actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna resign actually. See if I was winning at any points. I wouldn't be surprised if I was. Yeah. 0.46. 4.6, I mean. Finally made that move. I thought it would be a good idea to get rid of this knight, but I didn't. I just rushed it a bit. After that, it was all downhill. And yeah, I blundered my queen. So that's like 3 major blunders with unforced errors. So not a good first start, but 1935, 65 more points to go. Let's get it next time.